YouTube has decided to not share my videos with everyone who subscribes. Please follow me on social media to stay up to date. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the Mundane Matt channel, and I'm sure you've read the title of the video, and you're probably going, what's going on in Las Vegas? And hot damn, how can I get there? That's right. According to this report here, the world's biggest orgy is going to be attempted in Las Vegas, and I do hope, I legitimately hope that there is at least one person from the Guinness Book of World Records that is there in order to monitor how large this orgy is and whether or not it did break the previous record holder. And I'm pretty sure if they can't find someone to go, there will be many willing volunteers. I'm sure a few of them will probably be commenting on that in this particular video. Now, it says here that the only thing more eyebrow-raising than a world record for the biggest ever orgy is that it didn't happen in Las Vegas. But sexual enthusiasts at Menage Life are hoping to change that on June 2nd. I have to agree. If the world's largest orgy did not take place in Las Vegas, only other place it could even remotely happen would be like Rome. I feel like Rome would be like a really good place to have the world's largest orgy. It just feels hedonistic. It feels very Roman. And I think that would work out just fine. Now, Sin City 8, the event's 8th edition, is set to completely take over the Embassy Suites on Swenson Street, May 30th through June 3rd. Embassy Suites, I don't think you know what you're in for, man. You're going to have to steam clean everything. The 5-day festival devoted to carnal pleasure and topless camaraderie will include workshops, examples such as sensual bondage basics, laughter belongs in the dungeon, and intro to lifestyle/consent 101. And I'm pretty certain that 50 Shades of Grey will be heavily mocked throughout this entire freaking 5-day extravaganza. Also, sex toy demos, naughty parties. The weekend kickoff party is called Foreplay, while the bunny-style pool party serves as a tribute to Hugh Hefner, and surely serving as the weekend climax, the attempt to break the record for the world's largest orgy. So what I'm basically trying to say here, guys and ladies, is if you live near Las Vegas and you are in the area May 30th through June 3rd, and you want to kind of sample all the little carnal pleasures life has to offer, this might in fact be for you. And if you want to get in on the world's largest orgy, you might be able to find yourself a place to be. Now, this is also a call out to you incels. You feeling upset? You feeling like you can't get laid? You feeling like the world kind of owes you something? Why not engage in this kind of camaraderie? Why not travel to Las Vegas, go to the Embassy Suites, go to Sin City 8, right? Go through all the rigmarole. I'm pretty sure there's going to be testing and a background check. At least I'm hoping there's a background check and testing to get you in the front door. And then you're almost kind of guaranteed sex because people are there to have sex. Right? I mean, your standards might have to kind of shift and change a little bit, you know? You might think to yourself that you are a supreme gentleman who's in need of the finest of what Vegas has to offer, but you might have to settle for some 48-year-old housewife out there for a girl's trip when she's just looking to get her rug pulled. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to dive in there head first, but you might walk out on the other side completely drained, both literally and figuratively. So it's something to consider. Now, the reported record, it says here, from a Guinness rep, can confirm that this is not a record title that we recognize or monitor. Therefore, this will not be a Guinness World Record educator on site for this event, and that's a problem. Right? You have it for longest fingernails, you have it for world's biggest penis, but not for world's biggest orgy. You're really screwing up your Guinness. This is a situation where you want to make sure people are fully aware of what's going to happen. You want to make sure people are fully aware that the world's largest orgy exists, so then an attempt can be made in order to unseat it. You are missing out on some grade A publicity. Just saying. Just saying. Now, when asked about the independent verification, a rep from Menage Life only said that the company would use the waivers collected before the event to count the participants. The bar has been set at 500 as the current alleged record is claimed by a 2006 Tokyo event in which 250 women and 250 men gathered to do the deed. Saying here, we will blow that number out of the water, reads Menage Life's website. We are anticipating 1,000 plus participants for this monumental event. This is Sin City after all. So, like I'm saying, incels, lonely men, lonely women, are you looking to get your rocks off in a really uncomfortable way for the first time? Sin City 8, the world's largest orgy. That, my friends, is something you may want to consider putting on some kind of Tinder profile, right? Like you go, hey, my name is George. I'm 27. I'm from Tennessee, and I lost my virginity at the world's largest orgy in Las Vegas. Swipe right to hear the story or some crap like that. It's a good marketing tool, kind of. But I mean, think about it. Think about it, right? You could easily go from 0 to hero in a matter of seconds, right? Oftentimes we hear of the coveted hat trick. 3 women, 1 day. I know one guy who has legitimately pulled it off, and I know he pulled it off because I've seen this dude get some serious strange. And, you know, you can beat his record, right? Now, it may be a little bit cheating. It's kind of like fishing with dynamite, so to speak, but you still have the opportunity to slide into someone's DMs and just, you know, get rid of that aggression that you may want to take out on a crowd of people at the car. I'm just saying. So participants or players must purchase the appropriate pass. For the orgy, couples are single. Single women are 25. And arrive with a registered partner. No single men are allowed. See, that's a problem there. But hold on here. Hold on. Hear me out. Talk to someone you know that's a woman that might be down. Everyone knows a freak. Go on Craigslist. Be all like, yo, who wants to go to World's Largest Orgy? I'm buying the ticket. And then you can go do that. So there you go as well. There's other ways. Okay. So in a photo ID, you need a photo ID. And mutual consent will be strictly enforced by onlooking security officers who are members of the lifestyle. According to the website, those making advances without permission or failing to heed the word no will be removed from the premise. Look, it's going to be a little bit weird, obviously. A little bit of, you know, unit cohesion is going to take a little bit of time for this 1,000-person plus snake pit of sex, right? That's going to take us a bit of time. But ultimately, I think you guys got a shot. I think you got a shot there, right? There's clearly going to be more women than there are dudes. So if you can game the system by going in as a couple when really you're singles, you're going to have access to like a lot of stuff there, right? Now, participants will also receive free condoms, lubricants, towels, hand sanitizers, and other sex complements, with event organizers promising a clean space with clearly marked and separate receptacles for waste and linen disposal. Menage Life will also distribute masquerade party-style masks for those requiring discretion, setting the stage for a giant eyes wide shut fantasia. So yeah, go to Vegas, get your freak on. 1,000 people. Having fun. It's not for me personally. I would be very not. I don't think I'd be able to get in the right headspace to enjoy that. I would just be like, this is, you know, clearly a crazy thing and everything else, and it would, you know, like it'd be wild. But at the same time, anyone out there who's hedonistic and into BDSM and into experimental stuff, this could be for you. There's one YouTuber I know personally that I think would probably end up going to this thing. And she knows who she is. I'm not going to say, but she knows who she is, and she's probably already watched this. So I'm curious. I'm a little curious here, guys. I'm a little bit curious here. What do y'all think about this? What's your interpretation of what to expect from this particular type of event? Do you feel that this is the kind of thing for you? Would you go out of just general morbid curiosity? Would you travel to Vegas in May in order to check out a gigantic orgy? Will there be videos and DVDs available of this? I mean, come on, we've already seen like the Houston 500, where one woman, Houston, ended up having sex with 500 men in a row, with apparently like the last one being her husband, which is just creepy to me from the offset, given how many other fluids were dispensed in that general region over the course of the previous few hours. But, you know, it is what it is. So I do want to know your guys' thoughts on this one. Do you think this is something that you'd want to check out? Is this just a wild thing? Are you too, but here's the thing. If you say you would check it out, I want you to be truly honest here. Would you check it out, or are you just saying it, right? I mean, I think I'm just saying it. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind. I think I'd be a little bit too weirded out to walk through that door. That's just me. I'm a bit prudish in that regard. But yeah, your thoughts, leave them below. If you guys haven't already, please thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, check back often for more content from me. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do that right now is through Patreon, or you can just watch more videos. In fact, if you want to watch more videos, and I hope you do, you can do so right now.